Hi, good evening. Sorry, good morning. Today we are going to see some of the other transformations. So we are going to cover pivot and unpivot. So before going to that, I want to show exactly why we use pivot and why we need unpivot. Okay, why we need pivot and why we need unpivot. So let's say I got the data this way. I got the data as some company ID, year, quarter, and some amount. So my scenario will be, if I have data in this, the data looks like this, right? Company ID 101, 101. Let's say we got only 3 quarters, 2010, 2010, 2010. The quarter is 1, 2, 3. Amount is something 20, 15, some 18. This is the amount I am having for all quarter 1, quarter 2, quarter 3. And I may have company ID 102, 102, 2010, 2010. I might have data for only quarter 1 and quarter 2. So it has something like amount 15 and it has something like amount 16. Now this is my source data. Sometimes the company people, they don't want to store the data exactly as it is. They want to store in a different way. Like they want to store this way: CID, year, quarter 1, quarter 2, quarter 3 and amount. Now you see, you got like 5 records, right? Now if you store them, I can store in one record. 101, year is 2010, quarter 1 amount is 20, this is quarter 2, okay? Quarter 1, quarter 2, and this is quarter 3. I will just write here quarter 1, quarter 2, quarter 3. So quarter 1 is 20, quarter 2 is 15, quarter 3 is 18. Okay? Sorry, I don't have any amount column, just only the 5 columns I will be having. Next, company ID 102. 102, year is 2010, and the quarter 1 amount is 15, quarter 2 amount is 16. We don't have any quarter 3 amount, right? So it will be null. So this is a way. So what I am converting? I am converting this rows into columns. I am converting rows into columns. The process of doing this, we will call it as pivoting, converting rows into columns, and this is a pivot. And if you convert columns into rows, then that is unpivot. Okay, if you convert columns into rows, then that is unpivot. Please remember this: converting this 1, 2, 3 into column names, quarter 1, quarter 2, quarter 3, that is a pivot. Converting that again back, reverse engineering to again this back, that is called unpivot. So we are going to see these scenarios now. So here what we are going to see, let's see the data. I'll take one table name. Let's take this table. Okay, I'll take the other server name. I can give local also because it is a default instance. I can give just dot. It will be connected. Test. We got one table, I think. Yeah, company table. We'll do with this one in the company table. Select top 1000 rows. So we got data for multiple years for the company. Same 101, we got multiple years. So now the same thing when I convert to pivot, I'll have the same table, but I'll have the year here 101, right? So instead of 101, I'll have the same data like this. I'll just take the new one. So I'll have this way: a company CID. If I convert this as a pivot, year, quarter 1, I'll just write CID, year, Q1, Q2, Q3, whatever name I want, I can name it. So I am converting values 1, 2, 3 into Q1, Q2, Q3. That's it. And after that, what I am doing, CID year, quarter 1, quarter 2, quarter 3. Yeah, that's it. So now, so my output will look like this: 101, 101, 101. Year is 2010. So quarter 1 amount is 20, quarter 2 amount is 15, quarter 3 amount is 18. So 2010. So same thing 2011. 2011, quarter 1 is 21, quarter 2 is 16, quarter 3 is 19. 2012. We don't have any data for quarter 3. So quarter 1 is 20, quarter 2 is 15, null for quarter 3. So this is a way that we are going to convert. The same, instead of quarters, you may have months also. Depending on the scenario, you are going to do that. So for doing that, what I will do, I'll just drag and drop the OLEDB source. So in the OLEDB source, I'll connect to the server. It is in the Badam's this one. Done. Now after this, I'll connect to the table. The table name is CMPNY. When I see the preview, I'll be getting the data. Done. Close. Now you are going to do the unpivot. Now basically, you are going to do the pivot. See, in the pivot structure itself is showing, see, rows into column. You can see the symbol. See here the columns are only 3, but here you can see many columns. The same scenario, when you do the unpivot, you are increasing the column. When you are doing the pivot, when you are doing the pivot, the number of columns will be increased. See, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So you are increasing the number of columns. By seeing the structure, you can see a number of columns and number of rows also. This is, here you got like rows, many rows. Here the number of rows will be decreased and the columns will be increased when we do the pivot. See, the same symbol you can understand. This is a pivot. So now I will give input. Remember, in the prior to SQL Server 2012, the different versions with 2008 R2 2000, the pivot is different compared to 2008 R2 and 2012. When you click here 2008 R2, 2012, you will be getting this way, but I don't suggest this one to do. Whenever you do this way, like it will be like you can't do on multiple values. Okay, you can't do this on multiple values. Just I will not suggest this. So when I right click this and go to the advanced editor, I will be getting this one. So whatever I got this by clicking right click and advanced editor, see, when I right click and show advanced editor, then I get this one in 2012. But in prior to 2012, like 2008 R2, when you click this, directly you will be getting the whatever we got by clicking the advanced editor. The same thing you will be getting directly when you click this in 2008 R2. So I think Monica, you are installed 2008 R2, right? Hello, Monica, Likita. Hello, who installed 2008 R2? Do you or Likita?
Me still Bhaskar Monica.
Oh, you installed 2008 R2, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So in the 2008 R2, so whatever I do by clicking advanced editor, that one you will be getting directly by clicking on this.
Okay.
Okay. So normally I don't suggest to go this because you can't do many things here. So what I am going to do, I am just going to click on this, show advanced editor, done. Now what I am going to do, just go to the input columns, whatever the columns I want, just select whatever the columns you want, you can just select them. That's it. You will have your type, usage type, read only, read write something, just write read only, nothing to worry about that. I want all the columns, done. Go to the input output. This is your input columns, okay, and this is the output. So basically you will not have any output columns. So what are the output columns I need now here? So by looking at the diagram, I need CID here, quarter 1, quarter 2, quarter 3. So just I will add the output columns, add output. Okay, 1 minute, sorry, add column, I will name it as CID. Now I will add one more column, I will name it as year. You need to remember this. I will select this, I will add one more column, QTR1, I will just write Q1, and I will add one more column, it is, oh yeah, it's okay, no problem, it's not in order, right? No problem. Add one more column as Q3, that's it. Okay, so or else I'll just delete this. Now I'll just select it, then it will add in at the end, quarter 2, selected this one, and I'll add quarter 3. That's it. So now what you need to give a properties now. So when I click CID, the input columns, remember carefully, when I click the CID, at the bottom you will be getting the pivot usage. So basically the pivot usage, worry about the 3 things, that's it. There are only 3 types of pivot usage you are going to do. So this is my input and this is my the output. So on which column you need to do the CID and year will not change, right? It is a common. So this one pivot usage will be 0 for this CID and year. And you are which columns you are converting rows into columns, you are converting quarter, right? That will be as pivot usage as 2. Which values you are storing in that column? You are storing amount, right? So this amount will be the pivot usage 3. Okay. So here the in the source table here, see. So, in the source table the CID and year will be pivot usage 1, quarter will be pivot usage 2, and amount will be pivot usage 3. Okay. So, just you can do that, it is not a big deal. So, I will just select CID 1, I will give the pivot usage as 1, and year I will give the pivot usage as 2. Oh sorry, year I will give the same pivot usage as 1, quarter I will give the pivot usage as 2, and because in the quarter I want, in that quarter will become the rows, this rows will become quarter, right. So, I am giving 2 in that, so this rows will become column. So, I will giving as 2. In that columns, which value you want to store, you will be storing the amount. See, in that columns, that quarter 1, quarter 2, quarter 3 became columns, right. In that columns, which one you want to store, you want to store the amount. So, that amount will become the pivot usage as 3. That is it. If you have some constant column, just you can give pivot usage as 0, that is by default, nothing to worry. So, this is a thing. So, basically in the SQL Server, you need to communicate this column with this column. Now, you are given the output column, but this output column is not connected to this column. So, remember, whenever you do this, every column will have the lineage ID, that is a unique ID. See here, unique ID, lineage ID, lineage ID. Okay, this is the thing that you are going to have it. So, this is a CID. CID, what is the lineage ID for CID? You can see somewhere it is a 17, right. So, just click on the CID in the output columns. Now, you will be getting here. What is the pivot key column? Lineage ID for the pivot key column is 17. That's it. Now, you give the in the pivot key value, don't worry about the pivot key value, just give the lineage ID as 17. Okay. So, this is the thing you are going to give, lineage ID as 17 for the CID. Next, what is the year lineage ID? Year lineage ID is 20. Just go here, give the value as 20, because it is asking source column. Which column will you will be mapped? Source column, right? Source column is nothing but this one. Whatever the lineage ID is there, you are giving that. Now, go to the quarter 1. See, for quarter 1, what you are doing, the source column will be, what will be the source column normally? It will be the amount source column, like 26. Okay, for quarter 1, that you will be storing amount as a this one, right. Amount as, what is the lineage ID for amount? It is a 26, right, 26. So, for the quarter 1, you will be storing the because in the quarter 1, which value you will be storing? That amount value, right. So, it is a 26 lineage ID, but the pivot key value, for which value of quarter 1 you will be storing that? It is a 1 value. Next, with the quarter 2, same, give the 2 value and it will be the 26. Next, with the quarter 3, it will be the 3 value and you can write it as something like 26. 26, that is it, done. See, automatically when you change, the data type also got changed here by default. Okay, and if you want to change, you can change it here also. Now, what I will do, I will just click OK. When I do this and when you open, see, automatically that one is mapped here. See, I given quarter 1, quarter 2, quarter 3, the same thing. So, better I suggest is that you just do with the this one, right click, go to the advanced editor. I am going to explain it again also, click OK, done. And one more thing, whenever you do pivot, right, always the data which you send, it should be in a sorted order, CMPNY. So, I will just write here, select, it should be in a sorted order, remember, select start from CMPNY, order by CID. So, always the data should be in a sorted order, because if you don't give in the sorted order, then I can show it now. So, I will not give any sorted order here, just ignore this. Okay, I will just ignore this and click OK. I think yeah, I will ignore that, and I am not giving any sorted order, done. So, that is a pivot. So, what I will do, I will just go so we will create a same table in the same this one, test table. The table should look like same thing. Create table, I will name the table as CID pivot or company CMPY, CMPNY pivot. Okay. Next, I will write the, it is a CID as integer, year as I'll just keep this is a y here as integer, right? Yeah, integer, that's it's not a big deal. So next comes here, I'll give the quarter 1 as amount, right? It is a quarter 1 as integer, or I can give it is a, yeah, it's just showing integer, so I'll just give integer. Next I'll give quarter 2 as integer. Next 3 quarter 3 as integer. Done. I have created the 3 columns, though, so the table will be created in the test database. Then the table is created. Now I'll drag and drop the OLEDB destination. Drop it, and now I'll give the I'll select the table name. The table name is pivot 3, right? Now when I'll go to the mappings, I'll have the column, so automatically the column names are same. It is matched now here. Click OK. Now I'll create a data viewer between that. Right click, enable data viewer. Now when I'll run, you can see the same output. Whatever the output I got here, like quarter 1 is 20, 15, 18, 101, 2011, 21, 16, 19, right? The same way you will, the same output you will be getting now. You can see just you can see it now. See, whatever the thing we got, whatever the output I have shown here, see 20, see 20, 15, 18 for 101, 2010, 101, 2011, 21, 16, 19, right? See 101, 2012, 20, 15, null. You got the same way. Okay, so this I'm going to explain it once again, nothing to worry. So this is a pivot. I'll just cancel it, nothing to worry. So here, so basically you will be using sometimes, many times you will be using the pivot. Okay, just I'm stopping it. And even you have a tsql pivot command also. In the tsql also there is a pivot and unpivot command. I think I didn't cover it. I'll cover it tomorrow. Remember me, once we are dealing with SSIS, remember me to cover pivot and unpivot in tsql. In the tsql also you can write commands for pivot and unpivot. So that is for this. And now see one more thing. I said why we need sorting order. Let's see why we need the sorting order, right? I'll show you now. I'll just right click on the table, edit top 200 rows. I have not inserted any data for 2012 for right, so I'll just give 101, 2013, and I'll give quarter 1. I'll give some amount 101, 2013, quarter 2, and some amount 101, 2013, and it is a quarter 3 and some amount, something, don't worry. 101, it is a 2014, quarter 1, I'll give some amount. Yeah, just it's an integer, right? I can give anything like 1, 2, okay. So don't worry, because there will be not too much growth, but I'm giving a wrong numbers. Okay, nothing to worry about that. 2014, 2, and I'll give some amount. 101, 2014, something like 3 quarter and some amount. Now see here, I'll be inserting 101, 2012, quarter 3 year. 101, 2012, quarter 3 year. After many records, I am inserting here. Okay, see, I am inserting 2012. We don't have any quarter 3, right? I am inserting quarter 3 after some records, and now see what will happen. That's why we need a sort. I'll just show you. You can see by running this, and this is a data viewer, right? When you run this, now you can see that. I did sorting order. Click this. Cancel. Yeah, actually the data is already, we are getting the sorted data. That's the issue. So let's see. I'll not take directly from this. I'll just take the table view, and I'll take company. Let's preview the data. 2013. Yeah, still it is sorting. Why it is sorting now? I'll just delete the source. OLEDB source. Click on this test database. The table name is company. Preview the data. Oh, actually the data is being sorted by default. It should not be done. Okay, If the data is not sorted by default, so basically what happens, I think so why is it sorting? That is the thing I want to see it here. If I do select start from company, see I can see 2012. Oh, it's showing here. I think we might have created some indexes on the table. That might be the reason. Yeah, this is the thing. Since we have created index, so automatically it is we are getting in the sorted order. I'll just delete the index. Okay. When I delete the index, now I will see that 2012 1 2, yeah, because already the data is sorted. So what I'll do, cancel right click, edit 200 rows. I'll delete this record here. Yes, I'll add the record here. So have you seen that, right? Because index are there, the data, because we have created index on CID year and quarter, so that's why it is showing in order by way. It is a quarter 3, 2012 quarter 3. I'll give some amount as something 18. So that's the reason. I'll just go here, close. I'll try to get this one this way. So let's see, that 2000 should come at the end. Oh, still it is showing something. Oh, refresh it. You might have created some keys. No triggers, no indexes, nothing, statistics, nothing. There's something like, I'll just delete all the stuff. I want to show that definitely. I need to show you all that about that. So still what we can do is that into into it's a test database, right? I can write CMPNY company SRC. This is a table I'll be giving. Automatically the table will be created, execute it, done, delete it, close it. Now right click on the table, refresh it, company SRC, right click, edit top 200 rows, just delete this 2014, this record, delete it, done. Yes, I'll just close this, refresh it, come here, select top 1000 rows, okay, edit top 1000 rows, 101. Yeah, because I have created index, so that is the reason why we are unable to do that. So yeah, let's see now. Still it is showing the same thing. That's why. What is the reason for that? Actually, it should not be sorted. Yeah, let's say I'll sort by something like quarter. Order by quarter. If you see, actually we should not get the sorted order. Basically you will be getting the sorted order when you create index on that, then you will be getting. No, I'm confused, like why we getting sorted order. Keys we don't have, triggers, constraints we don't have, indexes we don't have anything for this. I think there may be some small mistake, I think so. Yeah, let's see. When I do order by quarter, what happens? I'll be getting the data for quarter, right? See, I'll be getting data for quarter. Now let's go and see with this. So since we want year and this one, so they are not near. Let's see that. I'll just go to the command, SQL command. So we are not getting the order by. Just preview this. We'll make that order by again. Now close. I'll just connect this because we are having the same data, right? Nothing to worry about that. Connect it. Now it will be done. Just now I'll run it. Now you see. Actually for 2010 quarter 1 is here. Again you can see 2010 quarter 2. Where is the quarter 2? Yeah, you can see the amount in the quarter 2. Actually this one and this one you should get in the same record, right? But you are not getting because they are not in the order by. What the pivoting does, suppose if we have year, right? So what we did, we did year and we did order by quarter, something 2010 quarter 1, 101 2011 quarter 2, 101 2011 quarter 3, something we will be getting, right? it is a quarter 1 2011 and 2012 quarter 1. So what pivot does, it will take the it will expect the 2010 quarter 2 immediately after this. So since you are not showing this you are getting the different record, right? So I can show it now clearly. So I'll go here. So this is, let's say this is our records that we are getting. So we are getting just we will just go with the year and quarter. So CID year and quarter, and this is the amount IMT. So in the source we are having CID 101 101 101 year 2010 2011 2012. So we did order by quarter 1 only. And next 101, just I am taking two records 101 101. This is 2010 2011 and 2012, and this is quarter to quarter. Since we did order by quarter, right, amount is 20 15 16 something 30 30 25 20. This is the thing that I am getting done. So now what happens in the pivot when it is going to convert, what it will be converting CID year quarter 1 quarter 2 quarter 3. That is the thing it is going to cover. So first it will cover from 101. Okay, 101 year is 2010. What is the quarter? Amount is 20. Since there is no quarter 2 and quarter 3 records immediately after 101 for 2010, right? So it will keep as null. Next it will go with the 101 2011. So we add the quarter 1, it is a 15, right? There is no data for quarter 2 quarter 3 and 102, so 2011. So next record is 102 2012. So it will go for 116 and null. And when you come to the next one, actually it is a quarter 2. Basically what should happen, you should update this quarter 2 for that as 30, but it will not do. It will again assume that as a new record and do for that again. So there will be null for quarter 1 and the quarter 2 is 30, null for quarter 3. This is what it does, the pivoting. When the data is not ordered, it will does that way. But let's say if the data is in order way, 101 2010 quarter 1. So this is other thing, quarter 1 20, 101 2010 quarter 2 is 30. So we'll just see for one record. Okay. So what happens when the data is in order by, so it will just go with the CID year quarter 1 quarter 2 and quarter 3. So first it will create a record for 101 year is 2010 and quarter 1 amount is 20. Now what happens when it comes to next record, already the same combination for year and 101 and year is repeated here, right? So instead of inserting a new record, just it will update this record as 30. Okay, when it is ordered by. When it is not ordered by, it will assume that everything as a separate thing and it will insert this way. Okay, actually this record and this record it should be inserted in one record only, right? But it will insert as a separate record. That is the issue with the pivoting. So always see, this is what it is showing. So you can see 101 here. Actually this one and this one should show it the same way for the quarter 1, right? But here it is showing null for quarter 2 and quarter 3, but it is showing values for quarter 2 and quarter 3. So because of that, always what you are going to do based on the keys that you are using. So since I am using the keys on year, quarter, CID and year, right? CID comma year. So I need to sort them by that way. I need to, even you can after CID, because we are doing on quarter, right? Just you can sort it on quarter also. So when I do this, automatically now the data which I get, it will be in a normal way. I will not get any null values. By default, it will be shown that way. See, everything will be shown here. The same output, but just I have given the order by. So better don't remember that whenever you do sort the data, then only you will be getting the exact data. That is a pivot. So we'll again go for the pivot. So when I right click this, in 2012, I always suggest when you open this, you will be getting this window. By default, when you click on this, you will be getting with this window. But don't change anything here. It will be like complex and you don't know, you may do, you need to do perfectly. So this is CID is nothing but the pivot key value 1. Quarter is nothing but the pivot key value 2. We are given the pivot key type 1, 2, 3, right? So amount is nothing but the pivot key through 3. So like that. So don't do anything here. The suggestible way I do is that just right click on this, go to advanced editor. But in the prior to 2012, you will be getting directly this window by clicking on that. Directly you will be getting this window. Now In the input columns, whatever columns you want to give, just give all by default, because you are going to do that all, right? Done. Just give read only, nothing to worry. Just go to input output properties. After going that, what columns you want, that all columns you need to give in the this one. By default you will not be having any columns. You need to create all the column names which you want to show as the output. Just click them. Once you are done with this, the thing what you want to store CID into the CID column, right? So see the lineage ID of CID. It is a lineage ID is 109. When I click the CID, the same 109 will be here. So whatever the output is there, this previously it was something like 23, right? And after that we changed the source one. After that which we created another table and we changed the source, right? So because of that, the lineage ID got changed and it is automatically updated here. Okay. What is the lineage ID of CID is 109? The same thing will be here. The same thing for the year. The lineage ID is 112, right? The same thing will be here. Okay. Now you see in the CID in the input columns, when you come down, you can see the pivot usage. It is a 1. For the year, pivot usage is nothing but, you can say it is nothing but the group by. That's it. Wherever you use the group by, that is nothing but the pivot usage. Okay. 1. Quarter, because you want to convert this quarter into the columns, right? So that one will be 2. And in that columns you want to store the amount value, right? That will be 3. Okay. 1 to 3. Now what you do? So you are assigned the column source column 101, year 1012, right? And when you go to the quarter 1, so in the quarter 1, which value you need to store? The value, it will be the, you will be storing the amount value, and for which quarter 1 you will be storing? For one value. Wherever you see the quarter 1, that quarter 1 value you will be storing the amount as 20, right? So that's why in the quarter 1, that quarter 1, under that, because this quarter 1 will store the value for the quarter 1, right? So that quarter 1 value, and which value you will be storing? You will be storing the amount value. Amount lineage ID is 118. So that 118 you will be storing. Same with the quarter 2. So in the quarter column you got 1 to 3 values, right? When I do this, the quarters are 1 to 3 quarters. So in the quarter 2, which quarter value you will be storing? You will be storing the value for quarter, where quarter is equal to 2, and the amount value you will be storing. So the same thing you will be giving, where quarter is equal to 2 and the amount you will be storing for the amount. For the quarter 3, where the quarter is equal to 3 and the amount is nothing but the same thing. Okay. So this is the thing you are going to do, and once you are done, just you are going to connect to the destination and load them. This is for the pivot. So everyone is clear with the pivoting one? You need to practice a lot. So what is your assignment for today is that, as I did for the quarters, right? You need to do the for the months. I want everyone to do for months. So my output will be like this: CID, or else I'll give the assignment at the end. So once you are done with the unpivot also, I'll give the assignment. Okay. So we are done with the pivoting. The same thing we do the reverse engineering now. Okay. So I'll just drop this, delete, truncate the data, truncate table. I'll be loading data into the source, or else I'll create one more table. That will be good. So I'll create one more table. Right click, script table, create to, and I'll name the table as, because already I got the structure. Right? Just I can use the same structure, but I can give it as company unpivot. Reverse engineering. You are converting that column quarter names into this column names, and let's see now what is going to. Okay. No, I think did I execute that? I think I didn't execute that command. Company unpivot. Okay, sorry, I didn't execute that command. Create to. Okay, I'll rename it as company underscore unpivot. Execute this. Done. Just close it. No, yeah, I'll not save this one also. So now I am doing the reverse engineering. So this is a pivot, right? And unpivot is a easy. So I'll disable this, and I'll drag the data flow task, and this will be the unpivot. So when I click on the unpivot, so it is a OLEDB source. Just click on this. I'll just connect to, now I'll connect to the unpivot pivot table, company pivot. So what I'm getting quarter 1, quarter 2, quarter 3, right? So since it is in order, I have already inserted the data many times. So before that, what I'll do, I'll just create on the truncate, select top, because I have run this command multiple times, right? So the duplicate data is inserted again and again. Truncate table, just execute this, so the data will be truncated. Control V, yeah, close this, no. I'll come here, I'll just click cancel. I'll just delete this for time being. I'll disable this. I'll enable this because we ran for many times, so there is a duplicate data into the table. Now I'll execute this. Now we'll get only the single data. Done. Yeah. So it will be only this data. Stop it. Disable this. Calm down. Enable this. Yeah. Now I'll drag the data OLEDB source. Click on this. So here I'll be connecting to the pivot table. So when I see, now you are getting data quarter 1, quarter 2, quarter 3. So here what I did, I want to convert this into the same old fashioned way. What is the old fashioned way? Like this, to the company. So we did the pivot, right? Now I want to convert that into the unpivot. The same data I want to convert this way. So in order to do this, we are going to use one other transformation called unpivot. Just OK. Now I'll just drag and drop the unpivot one. Unpivot, just connect it. Now in the unpivot, see which columns you are going to convert it. There is a one more thing, important thing. Quarter 1, quarter 2, quarter 3 is the thing that you are going to convert them, right? And where you want to store this, all the quarter 1, quarter 2, quarter 3. The pivot key value will be 1, pivot key value will be 2, and pivot key value will be 3. So you want to store that into the quarter column, QTR. Oh, pivot key value, I think, yeah, here you will be storing into the amount. Whatever the thing you got here, amount. See, the column should be same. Now I want to store that everything 1 to 3 value into the quarter column. Just I am giving that, okay. So it's simple, just click it, okay. Now you will be getting an unpivot. Just I will drag and drop the OLEDB destination, drag and drop it here. Now I will connect it to the unpivot table. It is a sales unpivot. Now when I see there is no data here, click it, okay. Mappings. So whatever the columns you got, that one will be mapped. So amount will be stored here, amount. Now I'll just do the preview here. Enable data viewer. I think there may be small mistake. I will check it out. Actually, should work it or not. Yeah. See, you got the CID, year, amount, and quarter. You are just doing the unpivot, that one. Okay. So when I click this, automatically the data will be stored. So let's match the data with the old data and the new data. This is a company, right? The same thing we got with the company source also. Company unpivot. Company unpivot. I'll show you now what is that. So I'm executing this, so you can see the same data in unpivot also. See, 20, 15, 18, 21, 16, 19, 20, 15, the same thing, right? For the quarter 1, quarter 2, you can see the same data here. See, the data is matching. 78, 82, 73, 21, 12, 18, the same thing, right? 12, 16. So this is the way we do the unpivot. Unpivot is easy. So what you are going to do, which columns you want to do the unpivot, because I want to convert this quarter 1, quarter 2, quarter 3, right? I don't want to do anything with the CID and year. So you will select that columns. Okay, just I am ignoring all the stuff. So you will just select the columns. After selecting that, this quarter 1 you need to store the value as 1, right? Done. 1, 2, 3. And in which column you need to store? You need to store into the quarter. Done. That's the thing you need to mention first. This is about the quarter column, and after that, whatever the values you got in the quarter 1, when I do the pivot one, so you are selecting this quarter 1, quarter 2, quarter 3, and this quarter 1, quarter 2, quarter 3, I'll just keep this one parallel. So this quarter 1, quarter 2, quarter 3, you need to convert it as 1 to 3, right? You need to convert into 1 to 3. okay, and that 1 2 3 will should store under qtr column. 1 2 3 should store under qtr column. See, 1 2 3 I am changing whatever that quarter one I am converting it as a 1 2 3 value, and that all 1 2 3 values should store under the quarter. If I have months, you will have month 1, month 2, month 3, like January, February, March, April, then you will give 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12, and you want to store under the months. So now here, and what value I got under this quarter, the 20 15 and 18, I want to store under this amount value, right, amount column. This 20 15 18 I want to store it in the amount. So that amount column you will be giving the year. That's it for all, because you will be storing that amount in one column only, right? That's it. Okay, this is a pivot, unpivot one. Unpivot is easier than the pivot. There's nothing to do. The only thing you need to understand is that this one and this one and this values. If I give for quarter one, I can give any value I want. Instead of not only 1 2 3, I can give qtr1 also, but the destination column should be varchar then. Okay, so when you practice a lot, then you will be understanding about this unpivot. So tomorrow's assignment is, now I will be having CID year, instead of the quarter I will be having month, okay, and I will be having amount. Now what I want, CID 101, 102, 103, sorry 101, 101, 101, 101. Let's say we will have multiple things. Now it is for 2010, 2010, 2010, 2010, 2010. So the month will be 1 2 3 4 5 6 something up to 12. The same thing I will be having for 102 company ID. This is for 101. The same thing I will be having for 101 company ID, and the year same 2010. I want the amount up to 12 months. Same thing for 102. Now I want to convert this pivot in this way: CID year, January, February, March, up to December, 12 months. That's it. So whatever the, suppose I got amount like 6 8 12 15 20 25 30. So the CID is 101, year is 2010, January is 6, February is 8, March is 12, something like so on. Okay, so this is a thing I want you all to do in the month one, month format. So everyone got this? Hello?
Yeah, Bhaskar.
Dhanalakshmi, Durga, Nikit, Nikit,
Yes, Pastor.
Monica, Likita.
Yes, Pastor. Yes, Pastor.
Okay, so this is a thing I want everyone to do by tomorrow. Okay, so we are good with this. This is for the pivot and unpivot. So what are the other transformation we got? We left it here. Yeah, we can just see the other things like big default things and small things. So just I'll drag and drop the data flow task. So I'll just stop this video.